Hello, everyone. Today, we're exploring self-reflection techniques. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth. Let's discover effective ways to practice it. Self-reflection is a journey inward, a deep dive into the essence of who we are. It's about taking off the masks we wear for the world and showing up authentically with ourselves, embracing our true nature. It's about asking the tough questions, the ones we usually avoid, the ones that make us uncomfortable. What are my core values? What principles guide my actions and decisions? What are my deepest fears? What holds me back from achieving my full potential? What stories am I telling myself? Are these narratives empowering or limiting me? We all have these stories, these narratives we've built about who we are and what we're capable of. They shape our reality. Self-reflection allows us to examine those stories, to see if they're serving us or holding us back, to rewrite them if necessary. It's not always easy, this looking inward. It requires honesty and courage. It can be uncomfortable, even painful at times, as we confront parts of ourselves we'd rather ignore. But it's in those moments of discomfort that we often find the greatest opportunities for growth, for transformation. So, let's be brave, let's be curious, and let's dive in. Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and personal growth together. Why is self-reflection so important? Because it's the key to living a more wholehearted life. Self-reflection allows us to pause and take a step back from the hustle and bustle of our daily routines. It's about showing up for ourselves, even when it's hard. It means taking the time to understand our thoughts, emotions, and actions. By reflecting on our experiences, we become more self-aware. This awareness helps us to grow and evolve as individuals. We start to understand our triggers, our patterns, the things that make us tick. This understanding is crucial for personal development. We begin to recognize the difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is often impulsive, while responding is thoughtful and deliberate. And that, my friends, is where the magic happens. When we respond rather than react, we create more meaningful connections with others. When we are more self-aware, we can make more conscious choices. These choices align with our true values and desires. We can choose courage over comfort, vulnerability over armor. This bravery allows us to live more authentically. We can choose to show up in the world as our authentic selves, even when it's scary. Embracing our true selves leads to a more fulfilling and enriched life. Now let's talk about some practical techniques for self-reflection. Because it's one thing to talk about it, it's another thing to actually do it, right? And the good news is, there are so many ways to practice self-reflection. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. It's about finding what works for you, what resonates with your soul. Maybe it's journaling, maybe it's meditation, maybe it's going for a walk in nature. The important thing is to find what helps you connect with yourself, to quiet the noise of the world, and listen to the whispers of your own heart. Journaling is like having a conversation with your soul, a dialogue that reveals your innermost thoughts and feelings. It's a space where you can be completely honest with yourself, where you can let your thoughts and feelings flow freely without judgment, a sanctuary for your mind. You don't have to be a writer to journal. Anyone can do it, regardless of skill or experience. Just grab a notebook and a pen and start writing. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Write about your day, your dreams, your fears. Capture the moments that matter to you. Write about what makes you happy, what makes you angry, what makes you feel alive. Explore your emotions in depth. And don't worry about grammar or punctuation. This isn't an essay, it's a personal journey. This is for your eyes only, a private space where you can be your true self. The important thing is to be honest with yourself, to let it all out on the page. Embrace the process and see where it takes you. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Meditation? That's not for me. I can't quiet my mind for 5 minutes, let alone 30. And you know what? That's okay. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind, it's about noticing your thoughts without judgment. It's about creating space between our thoughts and our reactions. Imagine your thoughts are like clouds passing by. You don't have to grab onto them, analyze them, or judge them. Just observe them and let them go. Mindfulness is about being present in this moment, right here, right now. It's about savoring the simple things, like the taste of your morning coffee or the feeling of the sun on your skin. It's about noticing the beauty in the everyday, even when life feels chaotic. You can practice mindfulness anywhere, anytime. You can practice mindfulness while you're washing the dishes, walking the dog, or even stuck in traffic. It's about bringing your attention to the present moment without judgment. Now, self-reflection isn't just about looking inward. It's also about seeking feedback from others, from people we trust to be honest with us. I know, asking for feedback can be tough. It can make us feel vulnerable, exposed. But here's the thing, feedback is a gift. It's an opportunity to see ourselves more clearly, to understand how our actions impact others. So find a few trusted friends, family members, or colleagues and ask them for their honest feedback. And here's the key, listen without judgment. In the busyness of our lives, it's easy to let self-reflection fall by the wayside. But here's the thing, we have to make time for it. We have to schedule it in, just like we would any other important appointment. Find a time that works for you, whether it's first thing in the morning, during your lunch break, or before you go to bed, and make it a non-negotiable. This is your time to connect with yourself, to listen to your inner wisdom. Sometimes we need a little help getting started with self-reflection. That's where reflection prompts and questions come in. These prompts can help us dive deeper, to explore our thoughts and feelings in a more structured way. Ask yourself, what brought me joy today? What challenged me today? What am I grateful for? What can I learn from my experiences? What do I need to let go of? Remember, there are no right or wrong answers here. Just be honest with yourself. Self-reflection isn't a one-time thing. It's not a destination. It's a journey, a lifelong practice. It's about showing up for ourselves every single day, even when we don't feel like it. So make self-reflection a part of your daily routine. Start small. Maybe it's just 5 minutes of journaling each morning, or a few deep breaths before you start your day. And as you get into the habit, you can gradually increase the time you spend reflecting. Remember, self-reflection is a journey, not a destination. It's about progress, not perfection. So be kind to yourself along the way. Celebrate your growth and embrace the messy, beautiful journey of becoming who you're meant to be. Start today and embrace the process of understanding yourself better. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of self-reflection techniques. I hope you found these insights helpful and inspiring.